Hello, my name is Shama Mohamed, and today my team and I will take you through our proposed app called SCRAPSY, which is a food waste reduction app for Kenyan consumers and businesses.
My name is Abdulhalim yourself, and I will be taking you through the presentation for the group work which I did, and Jihan and Shema and Askar, and I will take you through the slides which covers the problem statement. Around 40% of food produced in Kenya is waste annually, caused due to poor logistics, storage, and market inefficiency. We have, as well as the households, contribute 99 kg of food waste per year, as well as 25% of food gets spoiled between farms and markets. Post-harvest losses. Kenya loses an estimated of 12.8 billion worth of food annually as remains starved.
Hi, my name is Jihan. Let's look at the current green app landscape in Kenya. We have broken it down by categories. Smart farming apps like Twiga, mFarm, and Timba help farmers connect to markets. Waste management apps such as Mr. Green Africa and Taka Taka Solutions focus on recycling. Solar and clean energy solutions are led on by M-Kopa and Sun King. Sustainable travel is being explored by platforms like Little Cab Electric. And apps like Food Cloud are piloting food redistribution. So while there are promising tools in each category, there is no app that connects farms, retailers, households, and donors in one unified system, especially not with the local integration and AI tools. This is exactly the market gap SCRAPSY is designed to fill.
This table shows our 4 target segments and how they behave when it comes to food and tech. First, Gen Z and millennials. They're digitally active, environmentally aware, and represent the majority of Kenya's smartphone users. So 67% of them prefer eco-conscious brands. And then secondly, we have smallholder farmers, and they're already using mobile tools for pricing and communication, but they lack that support in logistics or spoilage prevention. Next, we have households who frequently waste food due to expired products or poor storage. Over half of Nairobi's households throw away edible food each week. There's no app helping them manage or repurpose that food. And finally, corporate organizations. Many are actively seeking CSR solutions that align with Kenya's green economy goals, but they need dashboards and tools to track their impact clearly.
My name is Askar Chepkemoi. I'm going to take you through the next slide, which is marketing strategy. Now that we know who our audience is, let's talk about how we reach them. This table shows a clear strategy per group. For Gen Z and millennials, we'll use TikTok, Instagram Reels, and digital influencer campaigns because that's where they are already. For farmers, we'll tap into country-based circles, rural radio, and WhatsApp groups to reach them in familiar ways. Households will be targeted through supermarkets, flyers, community groups, and family-centered content, especially in urban areas. Lastly, we have the corporates. We will be approached through ESG roundtables and direct outreach to sustainability officers.
Now we want to figure out what market gaps exist. So in this table, we've broken down the food chain into 5 stages, and we looked at what apps exist in each one. So the 5 stages we took start from the farmers, which is in most cases the beginning of the food chain where like vegetation comes from. and then we finished off at consumers and then redistribution. So if we look at the farmer stage, we have apps like Twiga and mFarm existing, but they lack food tracking or donation tools. So yes, they might help a farmer with stock take or keeping track of what products or produce that they have, but there isn't an aspect of food tracking, weather tracking, or just a platform for farmers to connect perhaps to redistribution centers. Secondly, we have the transport stage. So we have players in the transport stage, yes, but mostly just for delivery. So there's no smart logistics, there's no expiry tracking or rerouting. Next, we have retailers. So they have point of sale systems, but nothing to track expiry, stock, or connect to food banks. So similar to the farmer issue. Yes, they have point of sale systems, but nothing more than that, which is what SCRAPSY wants to implement. Now, as you can see, when we reach consumers and waste, there's a total gap. No app helps households manage leftovers or even track expiry dates. And no app links everyone from farmer to food bank in a single platform. SCRAPSY is designed to solve just that.
This matrix compares SCRAPSY to the main local apps, Twiga, Timeba, mFarm, and Food Cloud. Twiga and Timeba both support farmers with the market, access, and transport, but they stop there. mFarm helps with pricing but doesn't support food loss prevention or donations. Food Cloud is trying redistribution but in a very manual way and only at the pilot stage. As you can see in the right column, SCRAPSY offers a complete set of features, support for farmers, expire tracking for retailers, AI tools for households, and a CSR dashboard for corporates, all in one system.
Here's a quick overview of the SWOT analysis for our localized food tech solution in Kenya. We did this to understand our position in the market. So starting with strengths, we offer a one-stop platform that connects consumers, farmers, retailers, and donors, streamlining food distribution and reducing waste. Our AI helps households track expiry dates and suggests recipes, making it both practical and sustainable. It's also tailored specifically for Kenya with strong potential for government and NGO partnerships. Now, weaknesses. One challenge is getting CSR support from corporates, which takes time. The app also requires constant updates, and rural users may need digital literacy. Additionally, we rely on third-party logistics, which can limit our control over delivery capacity. However, if the app starts off with a boom, which it has potential to, then we have a capacity to then hold our own logistics, which makes it easier for us to then control. Then opportunities. There's a growing demand among Kenya's youth for eco-friendly solutions. Plus, there's huge potential to scale beyond smartphones by using SMS, therefore reaching more communities. Finally, threats. Agri-tech competitors might pivot into our space. Regulations around food donation could slow our rollout. And getting users to consistently use the app may be a challenge. Overall, we're well positioned, but we'll need strategic partnerships and user engagement to scale effectively. Let's look at what the app does. This table shows how SCRAPSY works across 4 user types. Farmers can upload produce nearing expiry and request pickups. Retailers can track expiry dates and get smart prompts for discounts or donations. Households receive recipe suggestions using AI that we are implementing and reminders before food goes bad. Along with that, we'll also include new features whereby households are able to see if there are any food banks nearby or charity organizations where they'd like to drop off the almost going bad food, which they will not use, so that other people may benefit from that. And lastly, corporates use a CSR dashboard to track food donations and impact. Other than that, we also have key integrations such as logistics partners, optional SMS updates for low-tech users, and GPS location services for food bank mapping. This is definitely the most important part: business and economic value. So SCRAPSY uses a freemium model for consumers, so anyone can access basic tools, while premium features like fridge scanning or advanced AI recipes come at a small fee. Retailers and corporates pay for subscriptions and use a CSR dashboard to report impact. So if we look at it from a corporate perspective, big businesses such as Safaricom, banks like I&M Bank are most likely willing to pay for these subscriptions so that they can also show that they are also into a CSR program. Now, the app also earns commissions through logistics, and we're eligible for government green tech grants. Economically, SCRAPSY reduces food waste, saves money for households, supports farmers with new income streams, and boosts food bank donations while aligning with Kenya's SDGs and green economy strategy. Lastly, let's look at the justification of recommendations. So why SCRAPSY? It fills a clear gap in the green tech space. No app addresses food waste across farmers, retailers, and households. There's high demand because Kenyan youth are eco-aware, mobile-savvy, and support green innovation. It builds on existing farmer mobile habits, but offers tracking, donations, and AI cooking tools. Competitive apps solve only one part of the chain, whereas SCRAPSY looks to cater for all stages of the food chain. It also aligns with national development goals, green innovation funding, and CSR demands from corporates. And lastly, it has scalable potential and strong local relevance, which equals to long-term impact and economic sustainability.